Okay. So when I was recommended this movie, they told me it was Apocalypse Now meets Jurassic Park, kind of. And yeah, my expectations were met, and it could have been a little more gorier. So it's your boy M, your host with Press M to Start. And well, simply put, today I'm going to be reviewing the Phantom Event movie that got released yesterday, Primitive War. And Lord, this movie was fun. The pacing was decent. There was a couple moments in the movie that I thought were kind of silly, Um, but to kind of sum up the plot, pretty much all takes place during the Vietnam War, and Lord behold, the Russians were conducting secret experiments in Vietnam at a secret laboratory in some valley where they were pretty much trying to like figure out how to travel through portals and shit like that. And they came across a sloppiness of accelerating particles into one another. They open up a portal to the Jurassic period, and dinosaurs start pouring into Vietnam in the area they're conducting their testing. And the Americans, I'm assuming, were kind of onto it. So they send their first team of Green Berets to go and try to get intel and possibly try to capture the lab. Didn't really work out. Everyone gets munched on by dinosaurs. And then they send the second team, which was a team full of losers, radicals, misfits, who kind of like a suicide team, you know. So they get sent over there, and Lord behold, they find dinosaurs, and it was overall it was fun. The gore, like I said in the beginning, it could have been a little more over the top. Um, I am rather impressed with the production value that went into it. I'm very curious about the budget. I have yet to see any sources of information of how much the budget was, but overall, it was fun. Characters were slightly memorable. Each one of them kind of has their own issues that they're dealing with when it comes to the repercussions of war, and the ending was really fun just because they just go all out with the guns, the machine guns, the rockets, the bombs, the freaking like like a freaking horde. And we're talking a huge ass horde of velociraptors. And it's not your typical Jurassic Park velociraptors. Like these were the ones with the feathers on them. Like every dinosaur in this movie had feathers, and it seemed as though they were trying to be a little more accurate with the whole description of these dinosaurs when it comes to their designs and stuff like that. It was really cool seeing them blending in like regular, like elephants and regular animals living amongst these dinosaurs and stuff like that. And spoilers, the end of the movie, they couldn't really, they had no clue what the hell to do with the dinosaurs, and the dinosaurs end up kind of just roaming throughout Vietnam, thus setting up a Jurassic World, to say the least, which was really interesting. I mean, this is something Jurassic Park should have done with their last installment, where they should have just gave everyone that hard R dinosaur horror movie instead of playing it safe like they have been. And although, I mean, I think there was one Jurassic Park movie where the nanny gets picked up by a couple of pterodactyls and then gets munched on by a freaking dinosaur that lives in the ocean, but nonetheless, it's a recommend for me. I would definitely give it like a 7 out of 10, just because like there was a part in the movie where one of the characters gets his freaking organs ripped out of him, and he was just like laying there, and his like freaking fellow men were trying to like comfort him and keep his gut from falling out. they had like one scene where the guy was just like, "Ugh!" Making a bunch of really blood curdling screams, and then they kind of kept that audio and it was like softly played in the background while like the other characters were talking, but then every now and then it would cut to a scene where he was just laying there, but you would just hear the screaming and it just was not matching up with what this guy was doing when he was just laying there. So that was my only nitpick of the movie, but overall the movie was fun. So yeah, maybe not really a soft recommend, but a recommend for sure. So yeah, catch you in the next video. Peace.